Hello, welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Libra weekly money and career reading from May 12th to the 18th, 2025. Thank you for being here. I hope you're well. Be on the lookout, on the hear out for the magic word. If you're interested in putting your name in the hat for free reading, all you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of May. So grab your best headphones, earbuds for better sound, and let's get started. I'm going to pull one oracle card from the normal deck. See what the root of the matter is, what we need to know for this upcoming week. What is the message for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? There we go. We have the bouquet. Support. Support. You have a support system. You're happy. This is making you happy. People have your back. Whether it's family, friends. Let's see what this is all about. Let's pull a couple of cards from the Secret Garden. The Libras, weekly money and career, May 12th to the 18th. Oh, the snake keeps coming up. Lies. So people have your back regarding a situation, regarding lies. Let's see. What is this all about? Regarding a decision. Okay, so you have to make a decision. Oh, love is involved. Passion. There's a lot of emotion here, a lot of emotion going on. So this can be something you're going through with your family or your partner or even in your job, but there's a decision to be made. All right, so let's see, what is this decision all about? You're at a crossroads. You have options. You have choices. What are you gonna... Oh, regarding a partner. Okay. Oh, okay. So what, you're separating? I feel like this is, maybe this is just for one person. Yeah, it feels like this is family. This is a decision you're making regarding your partner or regarding family, a connection. You still have hope, though. You still have hope. It feels like you've been hurt about something. Kids, but I feel like there's something new coming in. Okay, you're changing, you're moving. There's a wind of change here. You're deciding on a wind of change after, I wouldn't say a divorce. I feel like this is a dispute, a family dispute or a partner dispute or something that has been going on that you felt hurt about. Okay, so what is this all about? But you do have the bouquet, which tells me that you have support. You have your support system, or you have your family, or you have your friends that have your back during this dispute or disagreement or partner, emotional partner situation. All right, well, let's see. What is this all about? Yes, the devil. Okay, well, there we go. Feeling attached, and you're deciding, you're seeing the truth, or you're finding clarity. Yeah. The emotions here that something is ending, or you felt hurt, or you feel hurt by that person. And maybe it's a marriage dynamic, and maybe it's a dynamic with another person. It doesn't have to be a partner, a spouse, but it can be. That is an eye-opener for you with the Ace of Swords. You're seeing the truth. These discussions or these disputes you're having with your spouse, with a family member, or with someone with whom you really have emotional attachments. Doesn't have to be a spouse. It doesn't have to be a partner, but it sure feels like that. is making you reassess your marriage, or you reassess your path, reassess your choices, reassess who you are, the introspection of what you want to be and how you want to move forward, and the choices you're going to make, or the options you have moving forward. There's a real sense of truth here. There's a real breakthrough on understanding and seeing clear in this dynamic. Who's manipulating who? Who is toxic for who? And I like the fact that you have the Ace of Swords and the Devil, because that tells me that you're breaking free and you're understanding and you're finding out the truth. It's hurtful, and it's putting you in hermit mode or introspection mode. What am I going to do? What am I going to do next? But it's also making you recognize that your emotions were manipulated, or you felt bound to a toxic situation or a codependency with a person. Now, I know this is money and career, and I know that's the title, but when these emotions come up and when these cards come up, sometimes we navigate through personal, right? We're emotions are emotions. So here we have the Tower. So there's a sudden awakening there. There's a sudden shift. Realizing that you don't want to be in that tower anymore. You don't want to be with that person anymore, or you don't want to be bound to that person. You don't want to be attached to that person that is probably prioritizing money, 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 ego, 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 a lot of ego. But this is forcing you to confront your shadows, like breaking free from illusions from that person, or things they promised you, or thought things you thought they were, or the vision. You know, it really feels like you know, it's after the honeymoon phase, or when it's a breakup phase where you just don't see that person the same way. Like suddenly it's not, you know, you don't have the rose-colored glasses anymore, and you don't trust the person the same way, and you don't see it the same way, and you need to know truths, and you realize that that person has been controlling you, or these emotions have been controlling you. Right? So this is about you breaking free from illusions to regain that control over desires and over attachments of that person. So even if it's hurtful, it's pushing you in the right direction to not want to be in that tower anymore. And, you know, it's like destruction of false structures, right? But stay grounded, accept the chaos, and really allow the emotional breakdown to lead you to healing and transformation. Let go of the outdated beliefs, because if you realize that you were manipulated, or you were codependent, or you're bound to toxic energies, now you know. Now you know. So this is going to really push you forward to let go of those outdated beliefs and patterns, and to allow you to move into a beautiful spiritual growth. Seven of Cups, the illusions, right? It's okay. You have other options, and look at that. You have Ace of Swords and Ace of Pentacles, and this is why it's a money and career, because now you have an opportunity. You have a financial opportunity, a business opportunity coming in, or finances coming in that are going to move you forward. So hang in if you're going through a dispute, or divorce, or separation, or just you realizing that was codependent and you no longer want to be in their energy anymore. All right, let's see what, or you're realizing the truth on them. Truths have to come out. Ace of Pentacles, new opportunity. Yeah, there we go. No, not trusting anymore. They got away with a ton of things. They lied to you. All right, so what do we have with the Hermit? Yes, look at that. Magician. Time to grow, time to move out of it, time to move forward, and time to gather all those emotions that you have for that person, for the good, for the bad, all that energy that you spend on the dispute, on resentment, on toxic, toxic energies, all of that, try to channel it for your own good on one goal and focus on that one goal, because it looks like there's a new opportunity there and there's a real breakthrough. So maybe this business opportunity or job opportunity or financial opportunity, or maybe your money coming in, is really allowing you to set that new goal, that new job, or that new place you want to be in, or that move, or right, the fact that you are now going to align with all your energies and put all that powerful energy forward into a job or into that goal. Comment down below, what is that goal? What is that goal all about? And I love that you have the Hermit rooted by the Magician. Like, you're really tapping into your intuition, understanding what you want next, and understanding that you are the only one that has the answer. No one else has the answer for you. So you have to tap into your emotions and your energies and gather all that to push forward in a new direction. So time is now, Libra, time is now. Focus on creativity, focus on your personal power, manifestation, and trust that your personal power and your confidence is going to push you forward. Confidence is going to come back. And this is really the ability to turn all of those emotions into an idea, into a goal, and then transforming that into reality, using both your resources, your emotional resources, what you are, your talent, your experience, your ideas, your creativity, and the external resources that are coming in, this financial offer or business opportunity or whatever it is, or money, that is going to allow you to bring change. Very inspirational. So it's really about the inspiration to channel all those energy and willpower to bring that change. Focus on action. Focus on action. Action forward. You need to channel your energies and focus towards that specific goal and concentrate on what you desire, what you want, what you're all about, and take deliberate action to manifest it. Harness all those skills to make an impact and really to the beginning of achieving something very meaningful in your life and very transforming. You're transforming a challenging situation into something really, really positive. Beautiful, Libras, beautiful. All right, let's see if there's, let's see what yes, okay. I know I speak to myself and I speak to cards. The Devil, let's see. One card on the Devil, although we realize now what this is all about. So we're not going to dwell on that. Just one card on the Devil, please. There's a sudden shift. There's a sudden awareness with the Tower and sudden action forward. So once you channel these energies, once you concentrate on yourself, uniquely on yourself and what you want to move forward, and what belongs to you and what you're all about, and then there's action forward. If you concentrate on them or concentrate on that dynamic, on the toxic, and just stay in that, you're just going to stay in that. So now it's about you taking your power and allowing yourself to move and focus on that new goal and transform. Time to transform it. Time to transform it. Patience. You've had a lot of patience. But you've had a lot of patience, but it's demanding a lot of patience and balance to be able to reconnect with the right people or reconnect with the right energies, and you're on your way. Positive, it's moving forward, but it's taking time because you have to connect with the right people that are going to protect you. You're going to feel protected, and you're going to have this long-term link with the team, with the business, or with people surrounding you with whom you're going to be able to work. You're standing your ground, you're on the defense, and look at that, you have the sun. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. Yeah, you felt left out, but there you have your clarity. There you have your breakthrough on that person, on your dynamic with your spouse or with your partner. And it doesn't have to be a family person. It can also be a business partner. It can be someone you've been working with. It can be a family member, a sibling, right? It's someone with whom you have really understood that they are toxic for you, or, you know, that you have ties, or maybe you had a contract and maybe you realize that you have to get out of that contract. That is possible as well. 9 of Cups, your wish is coming true. You have the sun. All these beautiful positive energies. Once you tap into your energies, not theirs, not the rift you have between you, not what hurt you, but all about you and what you want to transform and what your wish is, there's no looking back, right? You have the sun. It doesn't get better than the sun. The sun really, really empowers you with this positive energy to move forward. And that positive energy is just pushing you in the right direction with clarity, right? Energy and joy and clarity. Like it's embracing the positivity and the happiness and the clarity without becoming too fixated on validation, the validation from that person. And before, maybe you only need that you needed that person's validation, or you were waiting for their validation, and that's how you move. That's what your life was about, having the validation from that person, feeling important, feeling confident, or feeling creative, or feeling beautiful, because that person, you only saw that through the mirror of that person, if that makes sense. So now you can connect to the divine truth and radiate your positivity and not theirs, and not do it for them, or not waiting for their, you know, their approval or their stamp of approval, or for them applauding you. No, 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 you are yourself. You're beautiful and you have beautiful energies. So march into your energies and leave theirs behind. You're coming, oops, sorry. Apologies for that. You're coming into your wish. This is about your wish. This is about your life, and this is about your happiness. And there we have the sun. Positive, positive. So if you feel hurt, just know that now you're going to push into your own life, into your own energies, and there's a real sudden awakening there with the tower. You don't want to be in that tower anymore. You're seeing things completely different, and you understand that that foundation is not healthy, or it's a faulty foundation, and you now have to build your own healthy foundation. Be in your own tower with your own choices. All right, let me change decks here, and I'm going to pull one card on the Magician. All right, so what is this sudden action forward here? One card on the Magician, please. Look at that. Something creative. Aries, Leo, Sag, but I feel like this is you coming into your own, daring, creating, daring to be different, not needing validation of anybody else. You are who you are. All right, a lot of cards just popped out. Yeah, take your time. You're committed to something. You're committed to learn, to train. You're freaked out but persevering. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 2 Ace of Pentacles. Money's coming in, or this job offers are coming in, or this business opportunity is coming in. Yeah, you're going on your own path. And then we have the 10 of Swords. Yes, it's difficult, but it's allowing you to live your own life. and to step out of that comfort zone, or step out of that codependency you had, or that toxic relationship, or with that manipulative. Maybe it's a contract, maybe it's a business contract, maybe it's a contract in a job, and maybe it's a marriage, or maybe it's you know, a person, or your partner in life with whom you want to detach yourself from, or maybe it's a family member, but it's a person you have had to need validation from, or been attached to, bound to in a very toxic way. And now you're taking your freedom. There you go. There's your freedom. Stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping into a new life, believing in yourself, trusting that now you can move into your own path, and your own creativity, and your own ideas, and your own money. You don't have to depend on that person anymore. You don't have to be with that person anymore. You are now going to move into your own life, trusting yourself. That's what the Fool is all about. And the Fool is also about moving forward with an open heart, but most of all, freeing yourself from the constraints of that fear of judgment. And so it's time to step into the world with your own curiosity and optimism, and right, that sense of adventure. Trust the process, even if it's not completely clear yet. Trust yourself. Dream big. Take risks. Believe in the magic, right? Step into the unknown. It's going to bring you growth. Let go of the fear. This is about a journey of self-discovery and learning and growing. And sometimes it's the only way to learn is through difficulties and experiences, right? So embrace the journey rather than focusing too much on the outcome for now. Push forward in these positive opportunities, or positive energies, limitless possibilities. That's what the Fool is all about. Going out in the world, believing in yourself. And even if you don't know exactly what the end game is, you have freedom. You have freed yourself from that toxic energy. So embrace the unknown. Embrace the unknown. Even if sometimes it's scary, you're free. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. Libras, weekly money and career. If you're interested in getting a tarot reading, which I do get messages from time to time, you can do so by joining us every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. If that's something you're interested in, by joining membership, it gives you access to tarot readings. And as long as you are a member, you can get a tarot reading. And if you're not interested anymore, you can cancel anytime. All right, let's see. A lot of people join and then fade away, and they join again when they want a new tarot reading, right? You can completely do that. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. Yes, celebrating. There's the bouquet. You have the support. You have the support system, whether it's friends, whatever it is. You have people around you supporting you with whom you're going to be able to celebrate this. It can be a breakup, it can be a separation, or it can be you just now realizing that you're going to live your own life and detach yourself from these energies. All right, one last message for the road, please. Queen of Wands. So we have King of Wands and Queen of Wands. Maybe it's with Aries, Leo, Sag, but I don't think so. I really feel like you are now going to own it, be the boss, and dare to be yourself. The Queen of Wands doesn't take any nonsense. Yes, there's your Nine of Cups again, that wish coming in. She doesn't take any nonsense. She wants to be in the spotlight. She wants to be the boss. She gets things done. Yep, the end of a cycle. You're stepping into a new cycle. You've been stuck. And now your ships are coming in. Things are moving forward. Look at that. Third Ace of Pentacles. Third Ace of Pentacles. The offer is there. The money is there. The opportunity is there. King of Cups. Finding balance. Finding emotional balance. Knight of Wands. You know, even if you're freaked out, you're going to move forward. Beautiful, beautiful new opportunity and beautiful moment of freedom. Beautiful moment of finding your freedom. So I believe that the magic word is going to be finding my freedom. If you're interested in putting your name in that for free reading, all you have to do is put the magic word finding my freedom down below in the comments section. Finding my freedom. Thank you to each and everyone for being here, for allowing me to read for you. It's important to share your energy so I can move forward and continue to deliver these messages. So thank you for commenting, sharing your journeys, sharing what's going on in your world, in your mindset, what you're trying to figure out. Gratitude. Gratitude to each and every one. Have a great week, Libras. Take care. Bye-bye.